Hello everybody and welcome to a coaster review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Mean Streak at Cedar Point. Now, as you all know, Mean Streak has closed, so why not start it off with my first coaster review. Now, the way it's going to work, I'm just going to talk about the ride and give my complete thoughts on it and possibly give it a final score out of 5 or 10, one of the two. Anyways, let's start off by saying Mean Streak, when it opened, Mean Streak was the coaster to ride. It was the tallest, it was the fastest, it was the longest, and it still is one of the longest wooden coasters in the world. Now, let's talk about the ride experience. This ride was known by many people to be very rough, which I disagree. I thought it was very enjoyable. Not very enjoyable, I thought it was enjoyable. I enjoyed my rides on Mean Streak because I've ridden this coaster 4 times, and all 4 times I've enjoyed the rides. And what I agree with people with the saying that the layout is boring. It kind of is boring, and it just kind of goes around in a circle and meanders around every once in a while. Goes through a random turn after random turn after random turn. I do like this coaster though. Although it gives you no airtime, it's just so massive. It's just exciting. So to start off, you go up this giant chain lift. I'm not sure how tall it is. Never mind. And you go down this giant drop, which has a trim brake in the middle of it, which I hate, because just as you're starting to pick up speed, you just slow down again and then pick up speed. It just ruins the ride. And you go up into 2 large bank turns, then you drop down, go to a half helix section where you go around where the lift hill is. Then you go hit another drop going the opposite way. Then you go up and hit the mid-course brake run, which kills all your momentum if you had any. And then you go down, go through some more random turns, meander around through the structure. And what I like about this coaster is it has a lot of head choppers. It has a lot of near-miss elements. The one thing that makes me not really like this coaster that much is this thing is huge. It has a lot of potential, and it gives no airtime. Maybe you get a tiny bit of floater airtime going down maybe one of the drops, but other than that, there's 0 airtime, which makes it kind of meander around, more like a young family coaster than a high thrill wood coaster. And I'm not hating on Mean Streak or anything, but it has closed, so no one has to worry about that anymore, including the idea that it'll get RMC'd. Now, I have a video that I'm not going to go into that in this video because I have another video that explains it, that I talk more in depth about it. Go check it out. I'll add it in the description. But for Mean Streak, I mean, I'm not sure really what to say about it. Mean Streak is one of those rides you either like a little bit or you hate. I mean, I don't understand why coaster enthusiasts hate on this ride so much, because it's not that bad of a ride. It's more for the GP than the enthusiasts. So, for a final score, I'm going to give it a 4. I mean, this coaster is not bad by any means. If you're at Cedar Point with your family, this was a great ride for you and your family to go on, because it's not too intense, and it doesn't have a lot of extreme elements. So that's my thoughts on Mean Streak. Thank you for watching my first coaster review, and stay tuned for more. See ya.